Today, we'll be taking a quick look at a project management strategy for our social media partnership between children's viral internet sensation Blippi and Adidas shoes. Our new influencer fashion-forward line will be the hit of playgrounds across the country come springtime, with Blippi leading the charge. For your consideration, Blippi loves Adidas. Briefly, we'll discuss the various logistical requirements for tracking this project over the duration of its 12 weeks, as well as a surface-level examination of what the project will entail. So let's get started. We'll be tracking this project with the hybrid methodology, Agile Scrum. Touching base with Blippi's team every other week, this allows the flexibility for creative freedom, but enough feedback to keep things on track. Blippi and his team are located offsite, but the product management team and VP of marketing are all in-house, and as such, tracking the project in-house will be added to the weekly marketing meetings agenda with 15 minutes dedicated solely to the project. Contact with key stakeholders will be addressed more specifically later on. As for the tools we'll be using, Monday will serve as our project tracking tool. Being as we're already using it in-house, it's very easy to work with, and Blippi's team familiar with Monday. So we're just going to be adding a tab to our own workflow, and you'll see that here. I will walk you through this really quickly. Other tools. The Google Suite will serve as our cloud-based collaboration tools. It's free, ubiquitous. It's got a lot of great tools, no brainer. Sprout Social will help us with scheduling and analytics. And a Gantt chart will help us track the timeline of events. So as for tactics, we'll roll this campaign into our Monday morning meetings for marketing. We'll have our bi-weekly sprint reviews with the key stakeholders regarding KPIs and daily social media monitoring for real-time feedback. Moving on. This is our deliverables. This is how Monday works. This is our schedule in Monday. Tracking resources. Monday will serve as our basis of operation in terms of project management. For tasks, use requests in lieu of email or SMS for clarity and expediency. Overall budget has been approved. Budget will be overseen by accounting department, but for our tracking purposes, the Google Doc. Same is true for Blippi's travel and itineraries. Google Drive will serve as our FTP, will provide links to stills, graphics, and video. Blippi's team will share final high-resolution video files, communication. Richard Scarry and JC are party to the weekly marketing meetings. Additionally, bi-weekly, we'll check in with them as well, just to get a serious draw on the KPIs. Gerald Ford, we'll have brief stand-ups with him weekly until 12:15. Once the prototype ships, he'll be very busy, and really there won't be anything else we're going to need from him at that point, but we'll talk to him from time to time. We'll have bi-weekly Zoom meetings with George Costanza from Blippi's team. And we'll have in-person meetings with all parties except Blippi's team. Communication can happen via Slack, MSM, or work emails, also an option, but we strongly recommend you use Monday's requests whenever and as often as possible. Okay. How are we going to deal with scope creep? The deliverables are pretty straightforward. We got some videos, we got a couple appearances. The appearances have been predetermined and should not need to be rescheduled. To prevent scope creep, however, we have instilled a script approval process with Blippi's team. The first half of the videos have already been approved. The process of writing them with the team, very straightforward. In the event of a change, we will have a Google form that will discuss the specifics, but establish a paper trail as well so we can track the progress. Additionally, we'll dedicate a small amount of time to discussing project's trajectory during our weekly marketing meetings, so it will be brought up. In the event that something unplanned does happen, follow these steps. Assess impact, consider with key stakeholders the consequences, and document the process, and then decide the outcome. Moving forwards. That's it. If everything goes according to plan, we'll wrap up a production run by the end of February. Blippi's final post will be the end of March. Beginning of April, we'll wrap our promotional materials the second week of April. I'll wind down the project with a wrap party held at TGI Fridays, weather dependent. And if it's a hit, we'll see the order go into a second round of production by the end of May. So that's just a real quick, brief outline. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll take